Hey you guys. So thanks for all the comments and feedback in the post the other day. I definitely appreciate it, and I think that's a good example of, you know, a discourse where we can all just kind of put our thoughts out there. Definitely got a lot out of the discussion, and it's definitely a good example of looking at things from different perspectives. Anyway, a good point, great points all around. But one thing I want to talk to you about this time, and not to just like double down on being like overly introspective or whatever, but we kind of had a recent discussion about what it really means to be you know, meek and Christ-like and showing grace. And basically grace is a gift that you did not earn, right? We all, whether we know it or not, have received grace in certain ways. But we live in a world where strength and, you know, almost adulthood or perseverance is characterized by this: don't mess with me or there'll be consequences, or, you know, don't cross me or you'll get it. And you know, when you try to teach someone that that's not necessarily the way, it's hard to articulate that when we value that so much. And the reason I know we value that is like, and I had these thoughts before now, but I just kind of heard a podcast from Tim Mackey, and he kind of articulated it better, but we were saying or thinking the same thing. So, you know, we have these heroes, and we have these images of what it means to be like a you know, an alpha male or an alpha woman, or, you know, someone who takes care of business. And they're usually people who, like, when you cross them, like, they go to the nth degree of like, don't cross me, you know. So how do we show that that's really not the way when that's the kind of thing that we value, you know? A personal example of mine, like, I like strong characters like Veronica Mars. You know, if you mess with Veronica Mars, like, she will get you, you know what I mean? Like, Patty Hughes and Damages, like, do not mess with Patty Hughes, you know? So characters like that, we kind of like, you know, laud them and praise them for how, you know, strong and cunning they are. But that's not what Christ models. You know, Christ, if he wanted to, he could have destroyed every person that put him on the cross, which essentially is all of us. Like, we put him on that cross with our inequities and stuff like that. But you know, at an individual level, he could have got rid of the centurion. He could have, you know, got rid of Pontius Pilate. He could have got rid of the Pharisees and the Sadducees who put him in that situation. So it's just a weird thing, you know. When you, so the question is this, let me cut to the chase. The question is this: when you think of turning the other cheek, what do you envision? Like, what do you see, or your image of that when you think of turning the other cheek? Do you think of someone who's weak, or someone who's a pushover?
Sometimes you have to slap them in the face just to get their attention.
Or can you find strength in the ability to show grace, or to show almost like this bulletproof steadfastness? So yeah, you know, that's where I want to leave off with that. What are your thoughts? And again, thanks for everybody who chimed in on the other thing as far as capitalism and the ultimate evolution of what this nation could be. Yeah, so I got a few errands to run. I'm gonna go by my dad's house, because, you know, we set up a AV system years ago and it's like 10 years old now, so we gotta make sure it still works. So I'm gonna check that out, and then whatever wife needs me to do, I'm gonna do that. So all right, you guys, thanks, bye.
Hey you guys, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to ya. Happy Wednesday to ya. Happy Wines Day. If you're gonna have you a glass of wine later on just to help you over the hump. Whew. It be like that sometimes. So how you guys doing? I am up and about. I've been up since old dark o'clock this morning. Okay. I am supposed to go into the office today. Today is one of my days. I'm not there because my car, oh good old Belle, it needs some coolant. So this is actually the second time this year that she's needed coolant, and I don't know why. So that's weird. I don't know how long or if I'm gonna have time for them to check and see if there is a leak or something going on under her skirt. But in the meantime, they top off like fluids and stuff like that at the dealership, and they don't charge me for it. So I'm on my way for them to do that. Let me tell you guys, so when you watch yesterday's vlog, I mentioned that I had a story to tell you about my Kirkland's purchase of the curtain rods. So yesterday I went to I've been wanting this specific trash can to go in our kitchen. I kind of bought like this, you know, in the meantime trash can since we moved. I was actually going to give them the Goodwill because it was over like the 30 days, well over 30 days, well over 90 days. One of the boxes is all torn up. I'm barely, you know, I'm struggling to carry these 3, you know, long rods into the Home Goods, but I get them in there. I get to the register after standing in this humongous holiday line, okay, and I said, you know, I left them at the front. When I first went in, I asked the young lady, could I leave them up there? I would be up, you know, because I'm making a purchase also, and she said, oh yeah, that's fine. She goes to get the curtains, and she said, miss, these curtain rods are from Kirkland's. And I was like, oh my God, you guys. I mean, huge brain fart. Huge brain fart. The boxes say Kirkland's. I mean, Kirkland's. Huge. You guys saw it. I showed you. I'll insert a clip again. I mean, and I was like, oh my gosh. I am so sorry. I am so incredibly sorry. I mean, I wasn't embarrassed, but I was low-key embarrassed. Like, girl, how did you see it but you didn't see it? Like, did I see it? Did I see Kirkland's? I mean, can I read? What happened? So anyway, I just was like, okay, well, I'm still getting the trash can clearly, but hilarious. So we are going to put up the rest of our LED daylight bulbs too today upstairs. They came, you guys saw that I ordered those the other day. So those came the night before last. So I'm going to put those up in the hallway, NYIA's room, the guest room. All the other lights downstairs were already changed. All the lights in the bathrooms have been changed. Those I changed like literally the day we moved in, I believe. Anyway, I'll see you guys a little bit later. My lights came. So here they are. Can you believe I got Philips LED daylight bulbs for $29. And I'm changing the light bulbs in this light, this light, this light. So I left this light as a regular yellow light because this is like, you know, the sitting area in our bedroom, and I like that type of ambiance. But this light here is white or daylight. And in our bathroom, we have these set of lights. They're already white. They were changed, like I said, when we first moved in, like the first or second day. And then we have these lights, okay? So when I'm taking a bath or what have you, like I like to have the soft lights on when I'm taking a shower and not the white lights. So those, they can be, you know, we can control each one of them separately. guys, so I have all of the lights installed. I also installed the light out here as well. I did not film that, but this light, the only difference with this light is that it is called a dusk till dawn light. It comes on automatically when the sun goes down and it goes off when the sun comes up. So all of the lights are white now. This light here we actually did as well when we first moved in. We do still have to do this one. That's gonna require the higher ladder as well. And then I'm also gonna let hubby go ahead and do that one because I'm afraid. And then, like I said earlier, this one is still yellow because the ceiling fan that is in the garage is gonna be installed on there. So nice and bright. Nice and bright. Nice and bright. Light bright, light bright, light bright. What movie is that from, you guys? I'll show you guys again as well tonight so you can really get a good visual.
Hey you guys, like I said, I'm at the rent house and I'm about to check out the AV system. Something we did a long time ago. It's probably more than like 10 years old by now, but we put a projector screen in the basement with audio going all around the room, and the receiver unit that's there looks like it's on its last leg. So he got another one and he wants Sunny Boy to install it. So I'm about to do that and I'll check in with you guys later. All right. Hey.
Hey, young man.
How you doing?
Doing good.
What you got? So this is the old setup, you guys. We had to kind of jerry rig it a little bit, but we'll see what we got. That's coming back home with me, guys. That record player, this Esperanza. This is mine, you guys. I'm taking this with me. So yeah guys, the attempt was unsuccessful. We didn't have all the components that we needed to set everything up. So we're gonna either hit up Amazon or Best Buy and then figure out our next steps. But y'all see what I see? I love being at the rents. All right, I'll catch y'all later.